Mayong adlaw, bayan sa Roqueta, probinsya sa Misamis Occidental. Para sa atong Project NOAA update, atong dawaton si Dr. Maria Joy Tan Ago.
Gambya gandaw, kumusta mo? Hinaot gambya daig lawas niyo. Maayong adlaw, hinaot nga anak mo sa maayong panglawas. Gikan sa atong dakbayan sa Oroqueta, salamat sa Dios, ania ang inyong higala ug ubos nga sulugoon. Dr. Maria Joy Tan Agot, magatod kaninyo sa kalambuan ni ining adlawa, ingon man sa uban pa nga kasayuran sa atong Division of Oroqueta City. Niining atong Project NOAA Update number 16, December 4, gihimo ang atong virtual Pasidungog 2020. Alauna nga sa alas 5 sa hapon, December 4, karong adlaw gyud. Kini usa ka tinuig nga pagsaulog alang sa pagpasidungog sa atong mga magtutudlo, mga school heads ug kawani nga nakatampo ug nakatabang sa makanunayon nga pag-alagad sa atong mga kabataan ug sa atong nga buhatan. Niini nga mao nga kasaulugan, mitunol ug pasalamat uban sa mainiton nga mensahe ug kalipay ang atong kadagkuan sa DepEd. Sila si Undersecretary of Finance Annalyn M. Sevilla o atong Region 10 Director Dr. Arturo B. Bayukot Seso 3 ug sa ato nga lokal nga pangagamhanan sila si City Mayor Honorable Lemuel Merrick M. Acosta uban sa atong konsehal sa City Education Committee Chair Honorable Duna R. Iyog. Nag-congratulate sa mga mananaog o mga pinasidunggan ng mga magtutudlo, school heads o personnel nga dunay outstanding accomplishment o mga services ining tuiga o sa nangaging katuigan sa ilang mga makanunayon nga pag-alaga diha sa mga kabataan, tulunghaan o sa atong buhatan. O karon atong masaksihan o tan-aw nato ang mga videos kabahin niining 2020 virtual Pasidungog.
A visionary leader shines today, whose style of leadership is reflected in the bloodline of the champions, whose life has touched the lives of many, where the spirit of humility and courage is manifested in every gesture. Help me welcome our school's division superintendent, Dr. Rinaldo E. Manuel Jr., for his welcome address.
A great Asian philosopher Confucius once said, "It does not matter how slowly you go so long as you do not stop." These motivational words apparently describe how our academic institution has stalwartly stood up despite the struggles we have been through. My dearest colleagues in the Department of Education, Oroqueta City Division, I am very pleased to be with you for quite some time. You have proven your worth in the various academic endeavors which you have placed your ardent commitment on. Truly, it does not matter how gradually we invested our time, efforts, and utmost energy so long as we have not stopped and still have continued to do this significant educational engagement for our learners. I, for one, have witnessed how we have extraordinarily collaborated to achieve our goals for our Oroquetanon learners. Apparently, we have not worked together, joined forces, teamed up, and pooled our resources to impress the community. Rather, we have extremely done our part to instill and inculcate in our learners an impression that we have been guides in their side whatever happens. Certainly, it is but befitting to remarkably celebrate your achievements, heartwarming stories, and meaningful experiences as our teams deep expression of gratitude for all of your investments and accomplishment for our team DepEd Oroqueta. Hopefully, this academic gala would be an endless inspiration for all our colleagues to keep on improving for further professional growth. Indeed, each of you, your incredible character, noteworthy professionalism, have been indispensable assets to this agency. May God bless us all.
Following Dr. Manuel, our next speaker also happens to be a leader. He is a man who understands significance of economic development, a leader who has a vision for his community that promotes collaboration. Let us welcome with a warm and cheerful embrace our beloved City Mayor, Honorable Lemuel Merrick M. Acosta. A round of applause, please.
God is good all the time. Good morning, Oroqueta. First and foremost, allow me to congratulate our SDS, Reynaldo Manuel, ug mga kauban niya sa Oroqueta Schools Division for ranking number 3 overall sa regional rankings nato for the best schools division. This only shows our commitment to our clientele, our children diri sa Oroqueta, true to our mantra na moingon tag abante, atraka, Oroqueta kita. Dinhi nato makita ang vision sa atong schools division. Dinhi nato makita ang passion sa ato ang mga miyembro sa ato ang Oroqueta Schools Division. When I say Oroqueta Schools Division, the whole DepEd family, no? Dinhi nato makita ang inyong gugma sa ato ang mga kaigsuunan dinhi sa kalain-lain nga mga barangay sa ato ang pinanggang Takbayan. Nakita nako for quite a time now nga giunsa ninyo pag ingnon nato motivate sa ato ang mga kliyente in spite of the pandemic. And this only shows how creative we are just to bring our services to our people. Mao nang the more ang ato ang kagamhanang lokal na nangitag pamaagi para masuportahan ang ato ang DepEd family dinhi sa atong Dakbayan. I know today we will be honoring a few individuals who have overperform. Kung maingon ko overperform, over and above na sa ilahang mga mandates. No? Pero dili ni tungod kay pipila lang atong maunoran or mahatagang pasidungog, sila lang ang nagtrabaho sa ato ang schools division. Everybody has performed very well. Kanang kontento ang ato ang pinanggang Dakbayan sa inyong serbisyong ihatag. Mao nang ako mong dasigon pagbalik nga kung unsay atong nakabuot karong tuiga, ato paning palapuan sunod tuig. Kay sama sa akong giingon kaniadto ug akong pagabalikon karon, all I want is a better Oroqueta. I did not aim or we do not aim to become the best of all the best. Gusto lang ko nga unsay atong nabuhat karon ato aning malabwan ug madamlag. By doing so, then we will be serving our people better every day in every way. No? So again, congratulations to all the honorees tonight and congratulations to our DepEd Schools Division. Again, mayong buntag ug may adlaw Oroqueta. God bless us all.
Let us now lend our attention to a woman of creativity and grace, the working counselor and the chairperson of the Committee on Education. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Honorable Donna R. Iyong.
A pleasant morning to our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Reynaldo E. Manuel Jr., our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Roberto D. Napiere Jr., our dear teachers and friends. It gives me immense pleasure to be here and to talk about the stars of the day, so to speak, our teachers and workers in the Department of Education, Division of Oroqueta City. Today is one of the everydays to honor the dedicated heroes who work every day to make sure that the future is bright for our youth, so that they may one day become outstanding members of our society. By doing so, you essentially become the hands that will shape the future of this country. You influence change by molding students to be the best they can be and become good leaders in the future. These past few months have been incredibly tough for all of us. More than ever, I am greatly impressed by your creativity, passion, strength, and resiliency as you have to cope with the unprecedented challenges brought by COVID-19 pandemic. You have to shift from normal teaching practice to distance learning, setting up new weekly home learning plan, devising and recording instructional videos, preparing PowerPoints and the like, and also finding new ways to check in on and connect with your students. All of you persevere regardless of the burdensome demands of the new normal to your time, for your family and personal lives as well. I want you to know that your efforts do not go unnoticed and you are deeply appreciated by the city. Thus, for these reasons, we are celebrating this August occasion, the Pasidungog 2020 with the theme, Parangal sa mga natatanging kawani, motibasyon sa pagpupunyagi. Now, more than ever, teaching has never been important, especially as you have to adopt to systems quite different from what you used to normally do. You successfully tailored your teaching ways to fit in with the new normal that our society requires. For that, I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation and congratulate all of you for a job well done. Education may look different right now, but the commitment and care that you all provide to students and families deserve an award for exemplary community service. 2020 will forever be remembered as a year that we all learn how to live a life of social distancing and health protocols while functioning as a society. To all the teachers and staff who are going above and beyond the call of duty and passed with flying colors during this pandemic, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude and acknowledgement for your selfless service and dynamic support to the Department of Education. Kudos to everyone. Be healthy and safe always. Thank you.
Now, let us hear from a man of service whose dedication beyond compare. With energized spirit, let us all welcome our Regional Director for the Department of Education, Region 10, Dr. Arturo B. Bayucon, Cecil 3.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Advance holiday greetings, everyone. It's December, and the spirit of the Christmas season is fast approaching. During this time of the year, we are supposedly busy preparing for our Christmas decors and activities and start playing our favorite Christmas songs. But the COVID-19 pandemic has prevented many of us from doing all this. While the pandemic continues to give us a real challenge, we should not lose our focus. Instead, we should continue to stand firm and win against the COVID-19 pandemic. I, therefore, would like to commend the entire division for indeed braving the challenge of the pandemic by staging this recognition awards program to recognize and honor our top-performing teaching and non-teaching personnel. The COVID-19 pandemic should not stop us from effectively delivering our mandates and achieving our goals. And the division is definitely on the right track in paying tribute to our people in the department. Today's program is likewise timely and relevant, especially that we are celebrating Education Week to recognize the significant role of education, particularly that of our teachers and staff, in empowering and developing our learners into becoming productive citizens of this country. After all, they are our prime movers, and their success is the success of the entire Department of Education, particularly the learners. Just like what international actor, director, and martial artist Bruce Lee once said, Give recognition where it is due. Compliments stimulate more effort and desire to improve. Be generous with honest praising. And this is basically what you in the divisions are doing with your recognition awards program. To all of you in the division, you're doing a great job. Hold high the education torch and carry on. To all our partners and stakeholders, thank you for all your generous contributions in helping us move forward and accomplish our goals, especially in these most trying times of the pandemic. And to all the awardees, I say bravo! Your achievements are indeed worthy of recognition and emulation. May you continue to be good examples of excellent public service, and for the rest of us in the department to also do our share and become genuinely worthy of recognition. Congratulations and see you all at the virtual 2020 Pasidungog sa Amihan ng Mindanao Regional Awarding on December 21, 22, and 23 for the division clusters A, B, and C respectively. For the win, DepEd Normin. Maayong adlaw kanatong tanan.
Last but not the least is a woman of substance and compassion. Let us put our hands together as we welcome Undersecretary for Finance, Undersecretary Annalyn M. Sevilla.
Good day to all of you there in DepEd Schools Division Office of Oroquieta City, led by School Division Superintendent Reynaldo Manuel Jr. and Assistant School Division Superintendent Roberto Napiere Jr. I am honored to participate in your annual awarding of outstanding accomplishments of our teachers and stakeholders in this Pasidungog 2020. COVID-19 pandemic has redefined education and reached our limits. The delivery of our teaching calls our resiliency and firmness. The entire community has been a witness in pulling together a team, and we have all pulled our resources to work as one. Even our precious time with our family has been given up so we can deliver and prepare for the new and better normal. But none of this goes unnoticed. We have come a long way, and the progress we have made has paved the way for future success and resiliency despite the many storms of challenges. We are succeeding in ways that 20 years ago we never could have imagined. Our work doesn't just enrich our lives, but it enriches our community and our learners. Think about how hard we have worked to get to where we are now. Together, we are achieving great things. The work we do which truly and greatly matters to the whole community. Thank you, SDO Oroquieta, for honoring the outstanding works of our teachers and stakeholders. And thank you, dear teachers and stakeholders, for your commitment to public service. May this occasion be of great moment to inspire you to do more for our learners, the heart of DepEd Division of Oroquieta City, and live on our journey where in Oroquieta, bata ang bida. Let us work together, help each other, and stand one another so that no Oroquetanon is academically handicapped or Project NOAA. To our winners, you should not just do your job well. Do challenge yourselves even more to get out of your box. To those who did not make it, do not just settle on your comfort zone. Tread the most challenging zone instead. Lastly, I encourage you to work hard, set goals for your life, and stay focused on these goals. Keep your eyes on your goals, and don't let anyone or anything deter you from achieving them. While I congratulate you for your achievements, I wish that you continue to try your very best in working with perseverance, commitment, and excellence. Best wishes and good day to all of you.
juncture, let us be entertained by one of the rising stars of today. If you can recall the reality singing competition, The Voice Teens, she represented Oroqueta City, Misamis Occidental to the national stage, earning her spot to be part of Team Sarah. Truly, she has the voice and beauty. Let's give it all for the pride of Misamis Occidental National High School, Miss Eunice D. Encarnada.
Ipikit mo ang iyong mata, huminga ng malalim, tsaka ka dumilat at pagmasdan ang tanawin. Damhin mo ang hangin sa iyong muka habang nakalutang ka sa ibabaw ng mundo. Lipad, lipad, kaya mong lumipad. Lipad, lipad, ano man ang iyong hangad. Maniwala sa iyong galing, abot mo ang bituin. Lipad, lipad, kaya mong lumipad. Basta't kaya mong isipin, kaya mong gawin. Kalimutan ang kaba, tayo'y sama-sama. Maaabot mo din ang pangarap mo, pagkat sa puso ay kayang-kaya mo. Lipad, lipad, kaya mong lumipad. Lipad, lipad, ano man ang iyong hangad. Maniwala sa iyong galing, abot mo ang bituin. Lipad, lipad, kaya mong lumipad. Pagkat sa puso mo ay kayang-kaya mo. Lipad, lipad, kaya mong lumipad. Lipad, lipad, ano man ang iyong hangad. Maniwala sa iyong galing, abot mo ang bituin. Lipad, lipad, kaya mong lumipad. Maniwala sa iyong galing, abot mo ang bituin. Lipad, lipad. Kaya mong lumipad.
No wonder she's got it all. Thank you so much for that powerful performance, Eunice. The overflowing resources and support from our local government units showcase a picture of the great partnership and collaboration of efforts, allowing the Division of Oroqueta City to be recognized and awarded as one of the top performing division of Region 10. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to know who will be our awardees today? If so, let's get the ball rolling. Let us move forward to the awarding ceremony. The demand of innovation in the area of education has been increasing. Over the years, this has led to the existence of change in both the learning and teaching methods. Our first award will be the Outstanding Distance Learning Implementer. This will be presented by one of the top science research paper advisors. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Education Program Supervisor in Science, Mrs. Solly E. Namukatka.
The Outstanding Distance Learning Implementer for Elementary School is Oroquieta City Central Elementary School, OCSES, headed by the school principal, Mrs. Nympha A. Magsayo. The finalists for Outstanding Distance Learning Implementer for Elementary Teacher are Jeris Ann J. Bayubay, Mary E. Mercurio, Maristela T. Sumagang. And the Pasidungog goes to Maristela T. Sumagang. The Outstanding Distance Learning Implementer for Secondary School is Misamis Occidental Science and Technology High School, headed by the school principal, Mrs. Maria Lucinita T. Mantawin. The Outstanding Distance Learning Implementer for Junior High School Head is Maria Lucinita T. Mantawin, Principal 1 of Misamis Occidental Science and Technology High School. The finalists for Outstanding Distance Learning Implementer for Junior High School Teacher are Christine Luz Z. Bunyao, Janet D. Castillon, and the Pasidungog 2020 goes to Janet B. Castillon. The Outstanding Distance Learning Implementer for Senior High School is Misamis Occidental National High School, headed by the principal, Mr. Florentino R. Santos Jr. The Outstanding Distance Learning Implementer for Senior High School Head is Esther A. Omungos, Assistant School Principal 2 of Misamis Occidental National High School. The Outstanding Distance Learning Implementer for Kindergarten Teacher is Alna G. Taban of Pine Central Elementary School. The Outstanding Distance Learning Implementer for Madrasa Education Program, Division Alive Coordinator is Mrs. Elvira L. Santos, Education Program Supervisor in Araling, Panlipunan. The finalists for Outstanding Distance Learning Implementer for Madrasa Education Program, Outstanding Alive Teacher are Abdul Basit S. Bukay and Rohaima R. Mucha. And the Pasidungog 2020 goes to Abdul Basit S. Bukay of Misamis Occidental National High School. The Outstanding Distance Learning Implementer for Special Education Program, Elementary SPED Teacher is Hazel C. Mag-abo of Oroquieta City Central Elementary School. Congratulations to all the awardees!
We have the outstanding online learning modality implementer. One of the benefits of online learning is the possibility of providing quality education using the resources at hand. To present this award, that we call in the ever-dynamic Career Executive Service Eligible and Education Program Supervisor in English, Mr. Junicio L. Luwagan Jr.
The outstanding online learning modality implementer for elementary school is Oroqueta City Central Elementary School. The outstanding online learning modality implementer for elementary school head is Mrs. Nympha E. Magsayo. The finalists for Outstanding Online Learning Modality Implementer, Outstanding Teacher category are JDAs B. Palanas, Harold Crane P. Padagas, Rachel May I. Reveal. And the Pasidungog 2020 goes to Mr. JDAs B. Palanas. The outstanding online learning implementer for junior high school is Misamis Occidental National High School. The outstanding online learning modality implementer for junior high school head, Mr. Ricky Boy E. Junio. And the finalist for Outstanding Online Learning Modality, Outstanding Teacher category for junior high school are Maria Fe A. Mahinay, Rhea Malu C. Saren, Priscilo L. Pausanos Jr. And the Pasidungog goes to Maria Fe A. Mahinay. The outstanding online learning modality implementer for senior high school is Misamis Occidental National High School. The outstanding online learning modality implementer for senior high school head, Mrs. Esther A. Umungos. The finalists for Outstanding Online Learning Modality Implementer, Outstanding Teacher category are Mr. Virgel L. Alon, Miss Angeline L. Cagas, Miss Cherilyn S. Flores. And the Pasidungog goes to Mr. Virgel L. Alon. Congratulations to all the awardees!
Then we have the Outstanding Modular Learning Modality Implementer. To present this award is our EPS in Filipino, whose passion and teaching strategies influence and never fail to inspire our aspiring Filipino teachers. Help me welcome Mrs. Billy V. Baybayan.
The finalists for Outstanding Modular Learning Modality Implementer for elementary school are Tuliyog Elementary School and Canubay Elementary School. And the Pasidungog 2020 goes to Tuiga Elementary School, headed by the school head, Mrs. Alin C. Noval. The outstanding modular learning modality implementer for elementary school head is Niini U. Barimbao, Principal 1, Villaflor Elementary School. The finalists for outstanding modular learning modality implementer for elementary teacher are Dariel L. Alpuerto from the Lairon Central Elementary School, Ayan M. Bucar from Langkangan Central Elementary School, Tessie E. Calizar from Canobay Elementary School, Marife L. Rihoy from Mugod Integrated School, and Teresita C. Satoros of Villaflor Elementary School. And the Pasidungog 2020 goes to Teresita C. Satoros of Villaflor Elementary School. The finalists for outstanding modular learning modality implementer for junior high school are Misamis Occidental National High School and Bubud Integrated School. And the Pasidungog 2020 goes to Misamis Occidental National High School, headed by the school principal 4, Laurentino R. Santos Jr. The finalists for outstanding modular learning modality implementer for junior high school head are Luella M. Alo from Misamis Occidental National High School and Marisa S. Kaligin from Mugod Integrated School. And the Pasidungog 2020 goes to Luella M. Alo from Misamis Occidental National High School. The finalists for outstanding modular learning modality implementer for junior high school teacher are Eileen M. Balios from Mugod Integrated School, Jivimin R. Strada from Misamis Occidental Science and Technology High School, Joy A. Gomez from Galairon National High School, Hanima Z. Lumasa from Misamis Occidental National High School, and Susep A. Pilos from Langkangan Integrated School. And the Pasidungog 2020 goes to Susep A. Pilos from Langkangan Integrated School. The outstanding modular learning modality implementer for senior high school is Misamis Occidental National High School, headed by Mr. Florentino R. Santos Jr., Principal 4. The outstanding modular learning modality implementer for senior high school head is Esther A. Omongos, Assistant School Principal 2 from Misamis Occidental National High School.
The finalists for outstanding modular learning modality implementer for senior high school teacher are Rayo J. Dinorog of Misamis Occidental National High School, Mary Rizalyn Q. Tumarong of Mubod Integrated School, and the Pasidungog 2020 goes to Mary Rizalyn Q. Tumarong of Mubod Integrated School.
The finalists for outstanding modular learning modality implementer, outstanding kindergarten teacher are Eugene V. Pakibo from Bunga Elementary School and Basima M. Sadang from Poblacion 2 Elementary School. And the Pasidungog 2020 goes to Eugene V. Pakibo from Bunga Elementary School. The outstanding Distance Learning Implementer for the Indigenous Education Program, Outstanding Elementary iPad Teacher is Jella S. Navales, Saranchal Niini Elementary School. The Outstanding Distance Learning Implementer for the Alternative Learning System, Outstanding District ALS Coordinator is Ray M. Intia from Villaflor Elementary School. The Outstanding Distance Learning Implementer for the Alternative Learning System, Outstanding ALS Mobile Teacher is Lorely May L. Batoy from Langkangan Central Elementary School. Congratulations to all awardees.
Let us witness the awarding of the Outstanding Radio-Based Instruction Learning Modality Implementer. The said award will be presented to us by an icon whose unique efforts and dynamics merit recognition. A round of applause for our EPS in MAPE, Kinder and Special Education, Mr. J.B. Referros.
The Outstanding Radio-Based Instruction Learning Modality School Head Implementer for Elementary School Head is Christopher T. Bunyao, Principal 1, Buntawan Elementary School. The finalists for Outstanding Radio-Based Instruction Learning Modality Implementer for Elementary Teachers are Christine Ann M. Katani, Langkangan Central Elementary School; Rosalyn E. Clavetti, Tuyabang Alto Elementary School; Laila C. Lomban, Talairon Central Elementary School; Josephine B. Malaki, Buntawan Elementary School; Rebely M. Navia, Maracana City Central Elementary School; Rosemary P. Rodrigo, Pine Central Elementary School. And the Pasidungog 2020 goes to Rebely M. Navia, Maracana City Central Elementary School. The Outstanding Radio-Based Instruction Learning Modality School Implementer for Junior High School is Misamis Occidental National High School, headed by the school principal Florentino R. Santos Jr. The Outstanding Radio-Based Instruction Learning Modality School Head Implementer for Junior High School is Rani Livero O. Villamin, Head Teacher, Misamis Occidental National High School. The finalists for Outstanding Radio-Based Instruction Learning Modality Implementer for Junior High School Teacher are Anasty M. Agad, Rizal National High School; Katrina Marie C. Amay, Misamis Occidental National High School; Emma D. Batoy, Misamis Occidental Science and Technology High School. And the Pasidungog 2020 goes to Anasty M. Agad, Rizal National High School. The finalists for Outstanding Radio-Based Instruction Learning Modality Implementer for Senior High School Teacher are Rona May P. Lobaden, Talayaron National High School; June Marie G. Pacania, Misamis Occidental National High School. And the Pasidungog 2020 goes to June Marie G. Pacania, Misamis Occidental National High School. Congratulations to all our awardees.
Moving on, let us have the Outstanding Television-Based Instruction Learning Modality Implementer. The award itself is to be presented by our Education Program Supervisor in Araling Panlipunan, who displays a collective effort that is known throughout the school and the community. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Elvira L. Santos.
The Outstanding Television-Based Instruction Learning Modality Implementer, Elementary Teacher Category, is Hazel P. Clavetti, Oroqueta City Central Elementary School. Congratulations!
They say that a poet is someone who is in love with language, and I can say that our next performer will amaze us with his literary piece. Help me welcome Mr. Ryan C. Pata. A round of applause, please.
Akong pagtahod ug pagimpo sa atong mga lider nga buutan sa mga magbubuhat sa DepEd Oroqueta nga mga tugihan, sa mga individual nga may pahinungdan, nining usa ka dalit pinasahi kaninyong tanan, sugo sa maayong pamatasan, maayong hapon kaninyong tanan. Pagkanindot paminawon nga taliwala sa gisagubang natong pandemya, nakita nato ang resulta sa kakugid sa atong mga empleyado sa DepEd Oroqueta. Nga bisan pa sa mga hagit o unos sa mga pagsulay, nagpatigbabaw gihapon ang pagtinabangay. Nga diha sa ilang mga buhat hiniusa, nakita mismo sa atong departamento ang ilang mga performance ng sakto. Outstanding employee, maanindot nga titulo. Outstanding ka ma'am, outstanding ka sir, pagkanindot paminawon. Nga kung imong madunggan, daw bitamina sa imong kasing-kasing, huna-huna ug dughan. Usa ka pililhong pinaskuhan, regalo alang kaninyo, mga sulugoon sa gobyernong buutan. Salamat, salamat kaninyo mga magbubuhat sa DepEd nga adunay katapos ug kahibalo sa pag-implementar sa nagkalain-laing learning modality nga ang tanan namugna tungod sa inyong dili mapugnan nga kakugi. Ang mga pasidungog, ang ngayan gayud nga igahatag kaninyo. Salamat, salamat sa inyong mga buhat sumbanan, ang inyong mga nahimo tinuod kapanaminan. Usa ka maanindot nga larawan modelo, ang inyong daw dili mahubit sa pulong nga pagkamaayo. Sa ngalan sa DepEd Oroqueta City Division, among kalipay nga kamo nahimong instrumento alang sa pagkat-on ug kaayuhan sa atong mga kabataan sa atong dakbayan. Dakbayan sa Oroqueta, diin ang mga kabataan mao ang bida. Kaninyong tanan, congratulations. Daghang salamat o dalaygon ang Dios. Mayong hapon.
Up next is the award for Outstanding Division Employees Award. May I call in our Curriculum and Instruction Division Chief, Sir Francis J. Buok, for the teaching-related, and our School Governance Operating Division Chief, Ma'am Perlilita L. Dodoville, for the non-teaching personnel.
The finalists for Outstanding Division Employees, Teaching-Related Category: Aldwin Murphy B. Quick, School Guidance Counselor of Misamis Occidental National High School. Gail is Bisyuhan, School Librarian of Misamis Occidental National High School. And the Pasidungog 2020 goes to Aldwin Murphy B. Quick. Congratulations to all awardees.
The finalists for Outstanding Division Employees Non-Teaching Category are Raymond S. Atay, Project Development Officer 1. Maria Junil S. Besim, School Registrar. Rexa B. Mahinay, Project Development Officer 2. And the Pasidungog 2020 goes to Maria Junil Sabihon Besim. Congratulations, awardees.
To extend this event is a presentation and giving of special awards to the individuals who have shown immense accomplishments. To award, that we call in Mr. Louis B. Referros, Administrative Officer 5.
The division special awardees are Amitancio G. Buala, Principal 2, Outstanding Employee Awardee, Deputy Chief for Planning, Research and Evaluation of the Oroqueta Incident Management Team, and a spokesperson of the Oroqueta City Interagency Task Force on the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases. J. B. Roferos, Education Program Supervisor, MAPE Kindergarten SPED, Outstanding Employee Awardee in his active engagement with stakeholders and in the efficient generation of funds for the different programs and projects of this division. Junicio L. Liwagon Jr., Education Program Supervisor, English Secondary, Special Awardee, Project NOAA Director. Maria Joy T. Agot, EDD PhD, Education Program Supervisor, English Elementary, Division IPID Coordinator, Special Awardee. Congratulations to all awardees!
An effective reading program acquires competence and is molded by proven practices, progressive sustainability, and professional development. Help me in welcoming our Education Program Supervisor in English, Dr. Maria Joy T. Agot, to present the award for the best schools in reading program.
Let's start from the elementary level. For the search of the best reading teacher, small category, she is Carol Jean M. Di Paluma of Tuyabang Proper Elementary School. For the medium category, she is Elsie R. Arcelias of Dulipos Alto Elementary School. For the large category, she is Lilian B. Bucar of Langkangan Central Elementary School. Best Reading Clinic goes to small category in Cosme Cagas Memorial Elementary School, headed by John Iskatungal. For the medium category, it goes to Tabok Elementary School, headed by the late Rene G. Lumasag. For the large category, it goes to Langkangan Central Elementary School, headed by Nympha E. Magsayo. Best School Reading Implementer, small category, Tuyabang Proper Elementary School, headed by Agnes E. Kalibot. For medium category, it goes to Rizal Elementary School, headed by Irene F. Blasco. For the large category, it goes to Talaeron Central Elementary School, headed by Renato P. Duldolia. For the Bawat Bata Bumabasa, or 3Bs, small category, it is Tuyabang Proper Elementary School, headed by Agnes E. Kalibot. For the medium category, it goes to Dulipos Alto Elementary School, headed by Milani M. Valmoria. For the large category, goes to Langkangan Central Elementary School, headed by Nympha E. Magsayo. And now, for the secondary level, Best Reading Teacher, small category, we have Juvie J. Pastrano of Rizal National High School. For the medium category, we have Arvin Lo A. Onies III of Bunga National High School. For the large category, we have Manilin E. Makiling of Misamis Occidental Science and Technology High School. Best Reading Clinic, small category, we have Dolian Integrated School, headed by Grace L. Lowry. For the medium category, it goes to Sinuti National High School, headed by Dusinio B. Dagandan. For the large category, it goes to Talaeron National High School, headed by Julito M. Indonto. Best School Reading Implementer, small category, we have Rizal National High School, headed by Anibulin S. Bugas. For the medium category, Sinote National High School, headed by Dusinio B. Dagandan. For the large category, it goes to Misamis Occidental Science and Technology National High School, headed by Maria Lucinita T. Mantawel. For the Bawat Bata Bumabasa, or 3Bs, small category, it goes to Oroqueta City National High School, Clarin Campus, headed by Dr. Nida U. Barimbao. Medium category, it goes to Oroqueta City National High School, Villaflor Campus, headed by Ray Jesus C. Paler. And the large category, it goes to Misamis Occidental National High School, headed by Florentino R. Santos Jr. Congratulations!
a role model in creating a positive command climate in bringing Oroqueta City Division to a higher level of excellence. Please welcome our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Roberto D. Napiri Jr., to give us his acknowledgements.
The 2020 Virtual Pasidungog of Schools Division of Oroqueta City has finally concluded. With that, allow me to express my sincere thanks to the men and women who, in one way or the other, have contributed immensely for the success of this one-of-a-kind affair of honoring our teachers, school leaders, and staff. To our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Rinaldo E. Manuel Jr., for his passion to service, inspiration, and continued support to this undertaking. To SGOD Chief, Ma'am Perlinita L. Glodovi, CID Chief, Sir Francis J. Bua, and AO5 Sir Louis B. Roferos for leading productively the different working committees. My acknowledgement also goes to the program holder, Ma'am Bibi Bugas, along with the division supervisors and section heads for facilitating the deep selection of awardees. To the Ways and Means Committee Chairman, Mr. J. B. Roferos, for bridging us with our special guests. The program and technical support teams composed of Ma'am Vivian D. Ichalico, Sir R.G.A. Lumasag, Sir Augustus Suspicious C. Ampong Jr., and Ma'am Rexa B. Mahinay for your untiring efforts in making a one-of-a-kind virtual program. Most of all, to the Lord God Almighty for the provisions of strength and wisdom. Truly, it is the most wonderful time of the year. Thank you once again and see you in the next year's Pasidungog.
The awarding ceremony focused on the implementation of the different learning modalities in accordance with the Regional Memorandum 354 Series of 2020. May this event inspire, motivate, lead, and influence others in the commitment of delivering quality, relevant, basic education. This has been your host, Del V. Darren, saying that great things will come to those who wait. Keep believing, keep shining. Thank you, and God bless us.
Og dinhi natapos ang atong Project NOAA Update Series number 16. Sa katapusan, atong gipasidunggan ang buhing Diyos sa iyang mapadayonong gugma ug kaluoy kanatong tanan. Ngadto usab sa atong tinahod nga mga kadagkuan sa pangagamahan ng lokal, Mayor Lemuel Acosta, Vice Mayor Almonte, mga membro sa Sangguniang Panglungsod, Governor Tan, Vice Governor Almonte, ang atong mga sangguniang panlalawigan o Congressman T. Sa atong makugihon o mapinanggaon nga Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Rinaldo E. Manuel Jr. CC na mao'y amahan ini atong Project NOAA Update Series diri sa YouTube channel nga giabagan sa atong Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Roberto D. Napiri Jr., sa atong duha ka maaptikon nga hipi, Sir Franz ug Ma'am Pearl, mga kauban sa buhat, mga supervisors, school heads, magtutudlo ug mga kawani nining atong buhatan sa Division of Oroqueta City. Kaninyo mga mahigugmaong ginikanan, minahal nga kabataan, kahigalaan, mga igsuong subano, kaubang lumulupyo nining atong dakbayan sa Oroqueta. kaninyong tanan nga mga viewers. Gidasig kamo sa pagpaminaw kanunay niining pagsibya sa YouTube channel o Facebook group matag Lunes, Miyerkules o Biyernes. Pwede sab kami makontak 24/7 sa numero 0938-172-3404 o kini ang numero sa atong Opsin Manager, Mr. Amitancio G. Bualat, sa ngalan sa atong buutan nga Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Ray, o sa atong Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Bobby, mga kauban sa serbisyo publiko o sa production team, si Sir Dion, ang atong Director, J.R. Carl Carol, o kining inyong ubos nga igsuon o higala, Dr. Maria Joy Tanagot nga kanunay mag-ingon, ako ikaw kitang tanan, sa mga bililhon natong kabataan o kabatanunan, ato gyud silang tabangan o diyahan. Usa padayon sa pag-abanti at traka, kita ang Oroketa, kay dinhi sa dakbayan sa Oroketa, ikaw bata ang bida. Palad-palad, nagamping ita dumasig pinanabi sig magbabadya, daghang salamat. Mag-amping kita uban sa pag-ampo ug ang Dios mag-uban kanato kanunay.